Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. It is actually cloudy outside, and I think we're only supposed to be 88 today, which will be so nice. It has been so hot. I didn't even want to do anything yesterday. I was supposed to take a shower last night, wash my hair so it would be dry for the morning, but I didn't. I took it this morning. My allergies were pretty bad the last couple of days again. I had trouble sleeping Monday night. Shouldn't have had such a late coffee, but normally it doesn't bother me. But that one really bothered me, and I could not sleep Monday night. So I slept really, really good last night. Really good. And so I got up and took a shower this morning. So my hair is not dry, so I just threw it up, and this is what I get today. But yeah, I looked outside, and I'm like, oh, we have clouds. It's not supposed to rain. It's just supposed to be a cloud cover today and tomorrow, and then the heat's supposed to come back. But it'll be a nice break to only be 88. Yesterday was only 90. What was it, 95, 96, and it felt cool compared to what it has been. I was just going through comments though, and I was trying to get caught up on comments from like the last week. And one of the comments I'm getting is, what am I going to do with all of the stuff that I got? And and they're like talking like keto treats and keto bars and things like that. Well, I think I'm going to continue to get Keto Crate for now, because it's only just a few things in there, and they're things that I can pass on to people, because there's so many people that still follow me and watch me that may be interested, and I'm going to do it for right now just to see what happens. And like I said, it's an occasional treat anyway. It's just like 5 things in the box. And a lot of things, most of the things are sugar-free, which is, always going to be my focus anyway. As far as like some of the other bars and stuff in my pantry, I'm just going to go through them and look at expiration dates, because I still don't even know. Like, I may do this for the next 3 months and then decide that I want to go back to keto or just do low carb. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just following my journey, just deciding what works best for me, and this is where I'm at right now. However, I was looking, that's why this cabinet's open right here, because I was just going through some of my powders and stuff to see calorie-wise where everything lands, and I was surprised actually how well I can fit a lot of those things, the calories, into my daily routine. The fats and stuff may be a little bit high, and also my tracker, I track total carbs, so the total carb may come in kind of high, but there's a lot of fiber, which I do kind of have a fiber goal to try to hit 25 to 30 grams of fiber a day. I even know that's not even enough for what they say. I think they say with women it should be like 30 to 35, which just is a lot, but I just try to hit like 25 to 30. But anyway, let's go look at this real quick. And also, somebody asked me if I'm doing collagen, and I'm not. I've always been so bad about getting my collagen in. But I have I have these Vital Proteins collagen, which, maybe grab my glasses. Okay, so the Vital Proteins, which are these ones, these are 70 calories, and you get 18 grams of protein and 20 grams of collagen. So, I think this is one of the higher protein as far as collagen goes. Okay, and then we have all of my Perfect Keto stuff, which, I need to tell you guys about the Perfect Keto sale going on, because like I said, I know a lot of you are still, would be interested in these. 80 calories for this scoop of collagen. Is collagen? Yes, collagen. And we're looking at, where's the protein? 9 grams of protein. So yeah, so it's about the same. Fat only 4 grams. So see, you guys, definitely, I can definitely be doing this collagen. So, and I know it's good for you. I have so much in here. The strawberry's almost gone because that's one of my favorites. I have strawberry, peanut butter, cinnamon toast, and salted caramel, plus a huge thing of collagen peptides, this small thing of collagen peptides Vital Proteins. So I have all of these to go through anyway. Let me tell you about the Perfect Keto sale that's going on. They're doing like their 4th of July stock up sale. So it starts today, I think, or yeah, I don't know. It's going on right now. And it goes through Monday, so through July 5th. And it's the one where if you buy 2 products, you get 25% off. You buy 3, you get 30% off. You buy 4 or more, you get 35% off. And that's free shipping over, I think, $35 or $45. I think it's $35 free shipping. So, and you just put everything in your cart, and the discount automatically comes off. So I will have a link to all of this down below. So for those of you still interested in, Perfect Keto products and all that, And then I have more collagen, you guys. I have more collagen. I have like one of the salted caramel, this Keto, the chocolate, and the vanilla. And this one is 70 calories as well. Oh my gosh, I have so much up here. Protein powders, that's what I wanted to talk about though. Because you guys know that my very, very, very favorite protein powder is from the Equip Prime Protein. And the chocolate is probably one of my favorites. Actually, it probably is my favorite. I just like vanilla because you can like add things to it. But this chocolate protein powder mixed with the strawberry collagen, that's life. But this is only 100 calories. 100 calories, and that's it. So, which is actually, I think, less than what I used to. I used to use the Isopure sugar-free, and it had more protein in it, but it was more calories for sure, which I guess would make sense because I know it's all based on science like that. But anyway, yeah. And Equip is also having a sale. I think theirs is like 20% off your entire cart during, I think, the same time period. I think through July 5th, through Monday, July 5th. But I will have details for all of those down below. But so I definitely, these are products I'm going to save because I can definitely go through them all, and I can, you know, if I want to boost a protein or something in my day, I can have 100 calorie, you know, smoothie. I could, you know, I mean, it may be a little bit more. I could use like almond milk and do just 135 calories or something, you know, not add in a bunch of other stuff, but it's just low calorie, getting that extra shot of protein in. So I was actually kind of glad that I went through that. I think one thing I'm going to do this weekend is I'm going to go through my pantry though and check dates and stuff, because I'm glad that somebody brought that up about all that stuff. And then I'm just going to maybe just take a bunch to work and just put it in the break room. And then that way people can just grab what they want. That's a good way to get rid of stuff. If you ever have extra stuff in your house and you have a break room at work, just take it and put it in the break room. It will disappear. We have breakfast on repeat. Breakfast burrito. I just really am enjoying these grab and go breakfast and things that, you know, just having the same thing every day. It's just working for me. So I have breakfast burrito. I have some fruit that I weighed out, so I'll put the measurements each of them. I weighed out the watermelon, the strawberries, and the cantaloupes separately. That way I had accurate calorie count. Is it really all that necessary? Probably not, but I am just trying to, you know, do all my measurements. And then I am going to bring one of these black cherry two good yogurts. I was a little bit hungry by lunchtime yesterday with just the burrito and the fruit. I don't think it's not quite filling me up as much as the breakfast sandwiches did, but it's super yummy. Kind of messy though. My coffee, perfection. I have the Stoke cold brew, 15 calories for this. And then I did like 70-ish milliliters of these two. I'm just doing the same coffee, you guys. Don't mess with perfection. We have the chocolate nut pods and the caramel nut pods together. Perfect. Then I'm also adding in my favorite skinny syrup, the vanilla caramel cream. So good. So this is the perfect coffee. Pretty boring lunch today. I'm just doing a salad sauce and romaine with 28 grams of Monterey Jack shredded cheese. I'm doing 14 grams of these wonton strips. And then I am doing 4.1 ounces of cooked barbecue chicken thighs. And I'm going to top that off with 34 grams of the Bolt House Ranch dressing. This was a really good lunch. Hey guys, I am back from work. It was a day. But I have one more day this week and then I have a 4-day weekend. So rejoice in that. I am making dinner. We're going to do Swedish meatballs with cauliflower mash. Now, because there's only me eating the cauliflower mash, I don't see the point in making my homemade one. I know. I prefer to make the homemade, but taking a shortcut because this is an easy weekday meal. And so I'm using this. I've never used this before. It says you can either microwave it or put it in the oven. I'm going to do oven because I feel like that possibly will make it better, and I'm already going to have the oven on anyway because I'm also going to bake my meatballs versus putting them in a pan. I don't like to cook them in a pan. I think it's just messier, plus you use oil. I feel like you can save some calories and mess and all that by putting them in the oven. I just prefer them that way. So in the oven, they take about 25 minutes. This takes 45 to 50, but you stir halfway through. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in first. I have my oven's preheating right now. We'll put this in first, and then I will set it for 25 minutes, stir this, and then I will put my meatballs in. It'll work out perfectly. Then by the time this is done, the meatballs will be done and we'll be ready for dinner. Okay, let's tell you what goes inside these meatballs. In the meatballs themselves, we're doing ground turkey. This is the 99% lean ground turkey. You can use ground beef, ground turkey, ground chicken, whatever you like. I'm using ground turkey. We will need and this is a pound, 1/3 of a cup of panko crumbs. If you want to make this low carb keto friendly, then you will want to use pork rinds, which I've showed those before. You can buy the already crunched up ones, or you can just pulverize some of your own pork rinds in a food processor, or you can just smash them up. Sometimes I put them in a gallon Ziploc bag and just roll them with a rolling pin, whatever you need to do to crush them up, but you can use that, or you can totally leave them out. This just adds a little bit more binding to the meatballs. 1 egg. For spices, we're going to do minced onion. We are going to do a tablespoon of parsley. I will have the original recipe linked down below. It's an Emily Bites blog recipe. Then we will do a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg and a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. These are the only spices, like my baking spices are the only ones I don't have in fancy jars. We'll be doing a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic, and then of course salt and pepper. So I have my salt and my pepper here. Thus, that will be the meatballs, and literally you just throw all of that into a bowl, mix it up, make them into meatballs, and you have those. For the gravy, you're going to need 3 tablespoons of light butter. I'm using I can't believe it's not butter light. You can also just use regular butter if you were, like I said, making this keto friendly. Just use regular butter. You're going to use 3 tablespoons of flour. I literally have had this forever because I don't use flour. But 3 tablespoons of this. If you are doing this keto or low carb, you can just use xanthan gum, and you will just do all of this and then just add the xanthan gum at the very end of your recipe just to thicken it up a little bit. So you would leave out the flour if you are doing low carb or keto, but I'll be adding in 3 tablespoons of flour. You're going to use 2.5 cups of beef broth. I'm just going to use the Better Than bouillon and make my own broth out of this to make up 2.5 cups. And then you also need a 1/2 teaspoon of bouillon or of this Better Than bouillon broth. So she says to use the beef stock and then also use a 1/2 teaspoon of any kind of bouillon. So I'll be making up my beef stock and then doing an extra 1/2 teaspoon of this. And I think it's just to add in a little bit extra flavor to it because this adds a lot of flavor. We will need 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I don't know if that's how you say it or not. 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. A 1/2 teaspoon of parsley. And a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. And then it says to use fat-free sour cream. I don't have fat-free sour cream. I have light sour cream. So I'll be using a 1/4 cup of light sour cream. So as far as this is concerned, after the meatballs are in, we will just melt some butter in a pan, wait for it to melt, add in the flour, whisk it together, and then you just add in the rest of the ingredients, whisk it up. The sour cream always goes in last, but I will show you all of that. So let's go ahead and put our meatballs together, and I'm gonna get my mashed cauliflower in the oven, and I'll show you what this looks like as I am going along. I have, let's see, just a little over 4 minutes left before I have to stir the cauliflower. So I have my meatballs here all ready to go. These will go in for 25 minutes and I'll have 25 minutes left on my mashed cauliflower. So I'm gonna put these in, and probably when I have, I don't know, I'll probably actually go ahead and take these out of the oven after 25 minutes because it does say to let the cauliflower mash sit for, what does it say? 1 to 2 minutes before you eat it. So I imagine it's gonna be super hot after being in there for almost an hour. So what I'm gonna do is I won't even start the gravy until till the meatballs and the cauliflower mash come out, and I'll just let it rest while I make the gravy. Let me show you the salad mix that I picked up. I've not had it yet, so I think I'll have it tonight. Let me show you. The refrigerator's a mess. Let me put you up in the cabinet again so I can get you here. Okay. I know I say okay a lot. Dill pickle chopped kit. We have shredded cauliflower, crinkle cut radish, red and green cabbage, green leaf lettuce, dill pickle brioche crouton crumbles, fancy, and creamy dill pickle ranch dressing. 150 calories for a cup. So I think I'll have this on the side with the cauliflower mash and the meatballs. I think we'll do that, and I will have to let you know what I think. So I think I'll just mix all this up together, just do it all, and then I'll just weigh out a cup. This is 100 grams, so I'm just gonna mix it all together, weigh out 100 grams. The kids will eat this too, so but yeah, super curious about this. I saw this and I just had to grab it. There was one other new kit. What was it called? Mango Thai or something like that, and the dressing was like a mango, spicy mango dressing or something. But you guys know I am a sucker for anything pickle. Gravy is done, meatballs are done, cauliflower mash is done. Putting my salad together. Let me get my plate together, then we'll do a taste test. Here's my final plate. I'm gonna want to show you guys so I can take a picture before I taste tested it. Look at that salad. I weighed out 100 grams. I normally would never weigh out salad. I used to just throw it in a bowl and just, you know, go with it. This is totally doable for 100 grams, 150 calories, 100 grams. That is so much salad, and I am just blown away all the time when I do my measurements and realize how much overeating I have been doing, but for no reason. Like, that is doable, because look at this, you guys. Look how yummy that looks. I did put this in the tracker. The gravy and the meatballs, I did it as a recipe for 4 servings. I don't know what the original recipe has, but I put everything in. I did 4 servings, which comes out to 199 calories. So with the cauliflower mash, which is 50, and that, my whole dinner is 399 calories. And look at that. That'll definitely fill me up. Okay, got out of my work clothes in something much more comfy. Let's try the salad first. Let's try this dressing. Let's try a little bit of those brioche, the fancy croutons. Do I have any in this? Well, they're cut up pretty finely. Just a nice balance of the dill pickle flavor. Not super overwhelming. Those croutons are really good. Yeah, not super overwhelming, just enough. Okay, let's try some of the cauliflower mash with, just has a tiny bit of gravy on there. Ooh, that's really good. Really was not sure what I would think about it, but that is really good. Okay, let's do a meatball with some gravy. I've never tried this recipe before, so this is brand new. We have meatball, gravy, and mashed potato. Mashed cauliflower. That is definitely a keeper, you guys. This is good. Yep, definitely check this recipe out. You can make it however you want to make it. As far as making it, this is definitely easily an easy keto, low carb friendly meal, low calorie. Like I said, this whole entire dinner is 399. Even if you didn't do the salad, just did the meatballs and the cauliflower mash and the gravy, that's still only 250 calories. I mean, you can't beat that, you guys. I will have the original recipe linked down below. So I am going to wrap up today's video. I'm going to end my night with one of these sugar-free Jell-O snacks. It's the chocolate vanilla swirl. Yeah, I know, it's probably not the best for me, but you know what? It's only 60 calories. I hardly ever have dessert. I just thought, you know, I've had a great week, a great day, and I want a little sweet treat because, you know, someone's knocking at my door. It's almost that time of the month, and I am craving me some chocolate. So, yes, this will end my day. This will end this video. I will put my everything right here, what my calories end up being for the day, what my macros percentage split has been for the day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.